They just released the official specs on the 2022 Dodge Charger. And guess what? Absolutely nothing has changed except for one key difference. Let's talk about it. Squad, what's going on? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video for you guys. So as you can tell, I'm in a car. That makes this a car vlog. You already know what's going down when I come around. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. First things first, car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, and anything and everything car related happens on this channel, right? So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place. If not, please at least hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So let's talk about it. They just released the official specs on the 2022 Dodge Charger. And guess what? Absolutely nothing has changed except for one key difference. Let's talk about it. 2022 Dodge Charger Mopar Insiders. I'm getting other stuff from a couple other Mopar pages. They basically just released the 2022 Dodge Charger specs, right? Basically the trims, the power trains, the power plants, all that good stuff that's going to be in these cars. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Starting from top to bottom, there are going to be 8 trims. We're looking at SXT all-wheel drive, GT all-wheel drive, RT, scatpack, SRT Hellcat, and then of course the SRT Hellcat Red Eye. So we will be getting that big boy again another year, right? That's 797 horsepower, 707 pound-feet torque, 8-speed, 203 mile-per-hour beast. I actually thought the Red Eyes was doing 220. Correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't the Red Eyes doing 220 at some point? I thought that they were. Maybe that was the super stock, or maybe that was the Demon. I could have sworn there was a Hellcat that was doing 220 stock. I could be mistaken. Like I said, 8 trims, including the Red Eye wide body, Hellcat wide body coming in at 717 horsepower, no more 707. 707 is for small dogs. This is big dogs only. 717 horsepower wide body Hellcat Charger. Now, if you know anything, they got rid of the narrow bodies. They're no longer doing the narrow body Hellcats anymore, so everything's wide body. Everything is big bodies. Wide body Hellcat, also trimming down to the wide body Scat Pack. Nothing is changing there. 6.4 liter naturally aspirated 485 horsepower monster in the wide body trim as well. The one thing that's different about the Scat Packs this year, though, that I did want to bring to you guys is that... Oh yeah, so the Scat Pack wide body is going to be offering larger adaptive dampening suspension, Brembo 6-piston brakes, performance shift indicator. So performance shift indicator, I think that's similar to what was in the Hellcat, where basically when it's time for you to shift and you're using the paddle shifters, it should light up. You know what I'm saying? Letting you guys know what's the best time to shift, because I know a lot of you guys were probably burning out your damn transmission and missing gears because you wasn't shifting on time. You don't have to worry about that now because Dodge has got that taken care of. So whenever it's time to shift, you will see it in your driver interface display, your DID. It's going to light up for you, let you know when it's going to shift. So you're getting a bigger suspension, larger active dampening suspension. So, you know, going in and out of turns, what have you, should be a little bit tighter. The Brembo 6-piston brakes, and then of course just your basic 20-inch by 11-inch aluminum wheels, similar to all the other wide bodies out there. 305 3520s. Electric power steering, we already know that. SRT drive modes, that's about it. So yeah, that's let's go ahead and go down the gambit here. The regular Hellcat, like I said, is going to be 717 horsepower. Let's see here, 650 pound-feet of torque, 6.2 liter V8 Hellcat engine, Hemi, powering that thing 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds. I'm basically telling you guys what you already know. Top speed of 196. 15.4-inch Brembo 2-piece brake rotors with 6-piston front calipers for improving stopping power, heat management, and longevity, producing 60 to 0 miles per hour and 107 feet. Now, one thing that is key here that I could be mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, guys, but they're bringing back, and not only bringing back, but they're pushing the Daytona. right? They're bringing back the Daytona, Charger Daytona and Daytona 392 packages. So in other words, you will be able to get the Daytona and the 5.7, and you will be able to get it in the 6.4, similar to in the past. Dodge was doing that back in the day with the maybe it was like the 17s and 18s, if I'm not mistaken, 16s, 17s. I think they were doing the Daytona packages heavy with the 5.7 and the 6.4, and it basically came with the front Hemi badge, Hemi decal on top of the hood, and then in the back it had the Daytona wrapped around the trunk. I think that they're doing that again. There's no word as to whether or not they're doing that with the wide bodies. That has not been disclosed, but they are bringing it back. So 5.7 liter naturally aspirated, 6.4 liter 392 Hemi offerings, Daytona models on the RT trim and the Scat Pack. Daytona models feature unique Daytona satin black painted exterior hood accents, basically what we were talking about, and then it's going to have the Daytona in the back, and then it's going to have the Daytona embroidered into the seats, 6-piston front brakes, 4 pistons in the back. So needless to say, it's going to be basically the same. They're just bringing it back. They're just bringing the Daytona graphics back, or the great Daytona package. So you'll be able to get the Daytona 6.4 or just the Scat Pack 6.4. I don't think that the wide body is coming in the Daytona. If they did, that would be sick. But they haven't mentioned that here, so it looks like the wide body is only coming in the Scat. So if you want a narrow body 6.4, you can get it in the Daytona package. The GT and the GT all-wheel drive, they're rated at 300 horsepower V6, right? All-wheel drive, whatever the case may be, 8.4-inch touchscreen. Looking at the engines, 3.6 liter Pentastar, 5.7 liter Hemi, 6.4 liter 392, supercharged 6.2 liter Hellcat engine, 717 horsepower. And then of course the supercharged 6.2 liter Hellcat engine in the red eye, 797 horsepower. And doing that there, 8-speed automatics pretty much from top to bottom. Just kind of differences as far as the power output is concerned. That's my man Destination Detail, which means it is time for a car wash here. But ultimately, guys, you know, like I know, 2022 looks like 2021, looks like 2020. The security packages will be offered standard in all of these cars. Obviously, all the security package that we talked about will be offered standard, but production will begin in January of 2022. So look for the 2022s to hit the lots, I guess, first, second quarter of 2022. But price-wise, they haven't mentioned anything, so there's no need to, you know, concern yourself with that. Everything looks the same except for the Daytonas. They're bringing the Daytonas back and they're pushing them heavy. I don't know whether or not they're going to be in the wide body. That would be sick if they were, but they haven't mentioned that. Probably not. So you'll have a Scat Pack wide body, and then you'll have a 6.4 Daytona package that you can get with the graphics and the decals and all that good stuff. But that's about it for 2022, man. It looks the same. I know we talked about kind of a mystery vehicle that was coming to Dodge at some point. They haven't mentioned it. No word of it. It was a rumor when I made the video. It's still a rumor now, I guess. The 2022 Challenger is probably going to look the exact same. They'll probably bring back the TA because they're doing that with the wide body. So maybe the Daytona will be in wide body because the TA shaker is in wide body. So maybe they'll give you a wide body Daytona package, which would be sick. But as far as anything else, a new car coming to the family, I don't see it, but, you know, it is what it is, guys. 2022 Dodge Charger, you know, looks the same, feels the same because it is the same. See you guys in the next one. Peace.